Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Command World War II. World at War, where we're playing as the Axis. It's the middle of 1942 here. It's July. Let's get going. First off, let's deal this time with the Soviets. Because, well, I'm really interested in taking Grozny here. That took a bit of a while, but we finally managed to do it, and I'm very happy. I need another I need another garrison unit there, and maybe I can operate. Okay, so I could technically operate the Italian unit over onto that side because I need it over in here. And that will take me another turn at least with those guys. Okay, so I kind of need to keep these units over in this spot, get them back up to 10. However, I will send you down here. These guys will take Grozny itself, which also gives a bit of MPP, and then I'll move these guys down to take the other oil field too, which gives me 3 MPP, but it gives 30 to the Soviets. So yeah, that serves me just fine, doing it like this. So getting these guys up here, then the Italian garrison unit will go and operate to my cop. And I've again taken care of the anti-partisan units for now. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Besides that, could be doing a good number on that tank unit potentially. Things had gone a bit better, but I still have a shot at it. And if I bring that army down, I feel that after switching with the core, that unit is destroyed. Moving the army in there is pretty safe. And again, my defensive line is set up, and I'll continue to destroy units in Stalingrad itself this way. Right. So, you know, the Russians are spending a significant portion of their MPP just building new units like that, while we are actually getting an advantage. Eventually, that is. That will take quite a bit of time. Surprised I did such good damage there. Well, if it's free damage, don't mind if I take it. Let's move you in here. These guys up here to protect this this river region. Right. So just a lot of reinforcements here. I can see. I'd rather have these in Orel itself then. So luckily now I can finally repair a lot of these guys. Even these guys are at 6. I'm not gonna cross the river. Not here at least. I'm a bit afraid that these tanks will go down, deal a very high number of damage there. So that's not what I'm looking for here. What I'm looking for is cutting off these forces. And start giving them the beat down. I don't need to surround Leningrad immediately. Switch these up. And I don't mind taking my time actively destroying the enemy here. Right, well, it was worth a shot. Still interceptors from up there. Surprised these guys didn't come to help out. don't mind taking a bit of damage to speed this up. There we go. And I need to really damage these units anyway, because they're gonna attack my units otherwise, which would be pretty bad. They are still enjoying a bit of supply. I'll look to get rid of them with the tank though. I need to repair all of those planes soon, and also potentially upgrade them. I'll send them back all the way to Riga, which gives pretty decent supply, and then my hope is that they'll be at least in 6 supply. I will have to see how that goes, but then afterwards things will be potentially okay. If I can link up here, the supplies for this core unit will also be a lot better. There we go. Protecting Pskov from the Shock army to take it. Let's move back. Especially with that army coming in. There's really no reason to do anything rash. Upgrade these so they're a bit more powerful. I need you to get rid of that and to attach these. Okay. Anti-aircraft guns are fairly weak, but they still need to be destroyed, and at least they allow me to take the asthma. I'll go down a bit too. Yeah. Get you back up to 10. I should be taking that unit as well, so if I move up, that is a bit too dangerous for my liking. Getting you back up to 10 is good though. I'm afraid these guys will go down and attack here too, so can't really use this. Although one thing that would probably work, it's just getting these guys in here, then I will actually use their rocket artillery on this to lower their entrenchments and readiness and things like that. Good. Okay, that worked well. Destroyed also another unit up there, so quite happy. Just reinforce you for now. Nothing else to be done. Again, the partisans have been taken care of for now. Yeah. Okay. These paratroopers, I would like to land. Can I actually get them to Crete? No. Not now. Actually, what I think I can do, I can actually land on Cyprus, I think. If I move into this particular hex, this is a hex, right? This here, I will land on this hex and then attack down there. If they have a garrison, it will be destroyed most likely, so I think that should work. They can go up here. And they can't attack through this side, huh? Well, let's get you up there now. And these guys in here. Just trying to grab as much territory as possible, as quickly as possible, even if it costs me a bit of damage on the tanks, which I also still need to upgrade. It's probably much better to do it like that. Now I know that I can cut off these forces here. They are not entrenched, but I also can't really attack. But I can attack the HQ. And hopefully that should also make sure that the rest of these units will be in pretty poor supply, or they'll repair it, or, well, we got reinforcements coming too. 2 entire armies, some tanks, and the core, so that should give us an edge in Eastern Africa as well. So taking care of the Africa core, all of that. Let's take a look at the submarines. They're still hunting and doing just fine. Let's get out of here. That didn't fare so well, I dare say. Let's try to get out of there. These two are doing just fine, but I'm going to send them over to the other area here. And these guys will go there, then up here. Let's set you back to hunting mode. Down there. You guys will go up here. Takes care of the submarines as well. Just going to operate this Bulgarian unit back to the west, but I actually, yeah, let's actually do that, because they cannot get supplied by any other HQ, so that becomes a bit useless. Well, not useless, but I'd rather keep them there. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's go back to the Japanese now. Of course I can still purchase some stuff, but I'll deal with that later. So I will actually put or attach these guys there. Gonna start actively trying to attack this unit to finish them off. And then hopefully we'll be able to move through here as well. Now, like I said, I don't really... 1, 2, 3... Let's detach you, attach you, detach this, and attach this as well. Because these guys are going to move out anyway. So there's no reason... Oh, okay, so enemy contact. Enemy unit's fairly weak now. Can they even move any further? Doesn't seem like it. No, they can't. So I have 5 here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here as well. So for a total of 10 units. Now these guys have to go back because it's going to move up through this area as well. Meanwhile, the supplies aren't that great. Fair enough. We'll deal with that later. Yeah. And the most important region up here is actually Vladivostok. It's also a national morale objective, and then we kind of have to work our way through these lines and then eventually end up at Irkutsk. But that will take some time. It still took a bit of damage. That's nice. And yeah, let's send these, or I can actually upgrade them still, so let's do that with mobility. Still prefer to do that. Now besides that, we actually needed you up here. Then we needed one in Chungking and also a unit in Lanchao, which will take quite a bit of time to get there. I can actually get these units at Xi'an and then work their way up towards Lanchao from there. Yeah. Can you move? Yeah, let's move towards the road. It's better. So that's the anti-partisan situation up here. Perfect. Dealt with that. And let's also reinforce a few of these. There we are, so they're ready for action. I still have these guys that still need to be transported, but I just can't find the MPPs to do so. Let's see, because they're entrenched for 1. Now for 0. That's a submarine right there. But with some luck, guys, I still have some carriers here. I could still make it. And hopefully get into Batavia already. Yes, we can. Excellent. So I think then the rest of the Dutch East Indies, except for this, because it's Portuguese, will secede to me and will allow me to get a couple more, or to move these further ahead. I'll also try to deal with that submarine. Do I have any other? It's probably too far. And I can't actually send it back, unfortunately. That's a shame. Okay, destroy the light cruiser. Let's take Rabaul. Let's see if we can take this as well. Yes, we do. Good. That provides me with some pretty decent ports in the area, which we pretty much need. I think they're in good supply, but since I cannot transport any other unit in there at this moment, I'll just have to wait for a bit. Well, I mean, I can unload these guys on the next turn, but not now. Is there any high-level port in the area? This 3, 3, 5. I might just as well go here then. We know there's a unit in here specifically. Oh yeah, you just attacked. But at the moment, we cannot see it. I mean, I would if I moved here. Just keep blasting them to lower their morale and efficiency. Why can't you attack? Are you in the wrong mode? No. It's not raining. How about you? Nope. Is it raining though? It's so hard to see in these regions. Is it raining here? Yes, it is. Guess I'm gonna move further towards Port Moresby and then try it there. Just trying to lower their efficiency and things like that at that point. Do have to say that's a bit disappointing. Thought I would be able to go for it, but yeah, like I said, it's very hard to see whether the weather is good or not, and oh well. Poor supply. Alright, that's that taken care of. I have a lot of units that can go on transports right now. So this will also see to me. I could try to go for an invasion of certain places, such as Darwin or Cairns. Just send these units further down. I think I will. At least for these, but it's going to be a long-range amphibious transport. I think I could actually use these units up north. So for now, I'll repair them. And I'll start sending them up up there. Unfortunately, I don't want to rail them up there. So let's do that. Yeah, but they'll be going up. It'll take a long time before they get there, but I think it's good to send them to India already, because that's pretty much where they need to go. While we're also trying to duke it out over in New Guinea and the Solomon Islands. And I did take care of that too. Okay, perfect. Taking care of Africa for now. And really need to think about what else I could potentially... Yeah, I need to take care of this. I think I can take this core. At least in the near vicinity. Just send these up and you to Impal. And there is really... Yeah, that's so... There's no railroad from Rangoon, so I kind of need to move here, then to Rangoon, and then from Rangoon I can actually rail them up towards whatever other city I need. That's pretty much the way I'm gonna have to do it. Because it doesn't seem like any other way is feasible. But oh well. What partisans? Nothing here. Nothing down there. Okay, that means that that's taken care of. I don't think I need anything up here. I already said I took care of the partisans in Russia. So that's good. I hope soon to take Baku. Maybe these guys will be in a bit of a better supply situation. We'll see. But yeah, if we take all of this stuff, I don't think Tehran will be that easy to liberate. I'm not sure. We'll see. Either way, I am going to go for diplomacy with the, the Japanese. They're gonna try and get Argentina into the fray, because why not? Then Italy will spend another chit in Spain, and Germany will spend money on a destroyer. Or actually maritime bomber seems to be a bit better. Yep, let's purchase that for the war against Britain, which will come eventually. I'm sure of it. I am really sure of it. Because we will beat the Soviet Union. It just takes a bit of time. But they will fall. Let's ship it back. Communist China surrenders, and we plunder quite a bit of MPP. Perfect. Dutch East Indies surrender, giving me 284 MPP. That's more like it. Survivors from Golmud reform their units in Urumqi. Fair enough. Vital installations are destroyed. So we're gonna have to wait a bit before we'll be able to put these oil fields and harbors to good use. Ooh, nice. For now, we don't get anything yet from the Dutch East Indies, so we'll have to wait. They might try to get out, although I don't think so necessarily. We'll have to move a lot of these units again. Okay, so they're no longer trying to hold me here, I think. Wow, really? They can still transport units that way. I wouldn't think that possible, but fair enough. Even here they should have very poor supply now, because this HQ can't actually link the supply. I keep forgetting to use these submarines every time because they're so far out of the way. It's just, you know, that's really bad though. Don't know why they're attacking that with these kind of fighters. Doesn't seem to be very appropriate. Wow, really? Really had it with these fighters though. It takes so much when you turn. Come on. Seems like the Soviets also neglect to repair these. They might not be able to. Don't tell me this out of supply corps can destroy my garrison here. Come on. I need to retreat here, definitely. Form a solid line. The British have too many units out here for me to really be able to hold that properly. still very heavy fighting around Stalingrad. They have a lot of units. Okay, their armies are at least spent. So you won't see more armies attacking there. But they keep coming indeed. They moved some force away from there, so I actually am able to advance there now pretty soon, I think. Once Veliki falls as well, we should be able to... You know, we should pretty much be able to get to Vyshny Volochysk and then also take this area on around this side of Moscow. Come on. Whew. Okay, only 1 damage. That's good, because then I can just repair it and retake that position. And we can actually keep moving in there. I was very afraid that they would destroy that garrison too. I really wasn't looking forward to that. What I am surprised about is that these guys are still attacking. Well, that will allow me just to destroy another unit. This really solves nothing for the Soviets. So they better think hard about what to do. I wonder why those territories are green, by the way. Yep, getting those guys out. This will allow me to move on Astrakhan at least. Another core. Right, they still have this one here, but I'm sure it will move. If we can see that it's out there, we can actually send our destroyers towards it. Japan celebrates the capture of the Dutch East Indies. Bit late. Brazil joins the Allies, huh? Well. Australia mobilizes its home defenses. Once again, they're getting free units. Always getting a bit sad when the enemy gets free units, but I never get them. Well, I mean, I do get some free units, but it seems to be a bit less. Alright. They do have a unit there, okay. Following our conquest of the Dutch East Indies, intelligence reports indicate that Portuguese Timor is undefended and could easily be seized by a detachment that is already well positioned to do so. There is a risk that seizing this territory may lead to a war with Portugal, but given the situation in Europe and its distance from the Pacific, this is a remote threat. Would you like to give the order for our forces to occupy Portuguese Timor? No notes. Yes, I do. Okay. Nice, so we don't actually have to take it by other means. Sure. There we go, and that brings us once again to a new turn, July the 31st. Guess I can still go on for a little bit, at least. So, wait. I'm getting a bit confused here. If I attack, it seems that we're dealing 1 and they're dealing 0. So if we're attacking down here, we're dealing 6, they deal 3. Just got that a bit mixed up because it was actually... Well, the second attack wasn't as great, but they're still quite good. I'm gonna send these back for resupplies. And taking down a destroyer is already very good, so I'm happy that happened. And they can actually land over here now, so it's yeah, pretty good. Okay, let's actually just take care of Africa. I think that's going to be the easiest, and I'm gonna shut it after some time. I'm gonna move down here anyway, as pretty straightforward movement. Moving towards Khartoum. So probably it will be a good idea to bring these guys back and then start attacking. Oh, interceptors, huh? Yeah, I'm quite sure we can take Jerusalem then. That's down. So Israel is under my control now too. And I'm actually going to move forward a bit because I know my units will be in good supply anyway. And then I can actually attack again, making it so that I'm probably going to take that a lot faster. Nope. And they'll have to go by transport into roads, get on there. And then next turn they're going to start preparing. There's only one area where I can land, which is here. So I can't really do anything with these. I'll just send them up and actually get them under the HQ next turn. But yeah, that's fine. So that's good. These guys are at 0 supply. So despite some minor setbacks, it can be destroyed. And hopefully that aircraft carrier won't go and destroy this garrison now. But that leaves me with the HQ next and then the bomber, and we can hopefully surround Addis Ababa and lead to some pretty good results there. So that should work out quite well. Ultimately, let's go for Tbilisi here and for Baku as well. Okay, I need to get the Hungarian unit in there for now, and then next turn I'll send in the Slovakian Corps as a garrison unit. For now, let's just move straight through Tbilisi, and I will endeavor to capture these regions as well. Do I need to have you on Grozny itself? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, okay, they're protecting Astrakhan with quite a lot here. They have plenty of units down here. Did actually expect such a large amount of units. Can I undo that? No. I'll have to swing these around and then destroy that. That's okay. I'll move you down. And they will go into Kotelnikovo. I didn't expect to be able to destroy that particular unit, so it's not as if this is such a big problem. What I will do is cause extra damage on their planes and move back. Okay, I think the situation here is under control and is also going quite well. And I'll use the Hungarians to finish off the remaining units over here on the other side of the Caucasus. These are not really that problematic or that interesting to take, but it's necessary to clean out there. Yeah. Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here once again, so the battle will continue in the next episode. For now, I want to thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this part. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. So take care and see you there.